In this video, I'm going to talk to you about Fedex labels on eBay and what I found out about the Fedex labels that you have been running, I have been running over the last 3 months. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is John from Flippin' Ain't Easy. For those of you who've never watched my video before, I am a full-time eBay reseller. I also sell on other platforms, and I make YouTube videos to help other eBayers like yourself sort of navigate through the things that we come across as sellers on this platform and sometimes other platforms as well. And before I begin, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If you like the content that you're watching, if you enjoy these kind of videos, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you are already subscribed, hit that notification bell icon so that you can be notified the next time I do a video and when I go live. I'm planning on going live actually here in 2 days on Sunday. Thinking about going live at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So don't miss the notification. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're aware. If you can make it, I'd love to have you on that live stream chat. Okay, to the content. Now, in the intro, I am talking about Fedex labels. Now, if you've watched my videos before, if you watched maybe the beginning of the year or so, a little bit before that, end of December, there's a link here. I'll post that for those of you who are looking at your phone or your computer. And that's a video that I did where the last 3 months of 2020, I realized just looking at my shipping label. So if you go on to your eBay Seller Hub, click on orders and then drop down, there's a menu and you can click on shipping labels. You can go through and then click like the last 90 days and then you'll go through all the labels that you've run through eBay, and anything that's sort of hyperlinked on the amount, you want to click on that. That's a FedEx charge. UPS doesn't do it, USPS doesn't do it. And you click on the FedEx label charge, and what's kind of sneaky on eBay's part is they're going to put the price that they quoted you on that hyperlink. And so most of you don't even know to click on it, and you think you're getting charged that amount. But when you click on it, it drops down another box that will show you what you entered into the system, what they quoted you, and here's what FedEx, after the item's been delivered, here's what FedEx has reweighted it. Yes, I said reweighted it. They actually go in and change the weight, and then they also change the price. Well, in many cases, that was upping my shipping for one label anywhere between $4 and $18, I noticed. And I've actually heard some horror stories from people who've left comments in the down below in the comments that they're being charged like $30 or $40 more for one label over and above what eBay quoted them. Now that's a big problem because there's really no disclaimer that eBay puts into their shipping label area that states we calculate the prices a little differently than FedEx actually does. Therefore, you know, you may end up with a label that's going to be a little bit more expensive once the package is delivered. There really is no disclaimer there, and that's a big problem. And I think eBay realized it as well because they went in the end of December and they started going in, and even though FedEx would come back with a higher build weight and a higher price, they were going in and adjusting it so it would get really close, sometimes a little bit more and sometimes a little bit less than the actual quoted price, which is what we expect, right? You know, if we're talking about a $10 label and it's $10.25, hey, no big deal. I understand. But if we're talking about a $10 label and it comes back as $31 and you sold that item for, let's say, $20 plus shipping, and you only charge that customer, let's say, $11 in shipping, but yet you ran that label on eBay and they charged you $31, Well, after eBay fees, you might as well have thrown that item in the trash can and never even bothered trying to sell it. And I can go back right now. In fact, tonight I was doing some research on this, and I can go back to December, and I found on one account, I found 3 charges that add up to about $50 something overcharges, where they charged me way more than the quoted price of the label. Now, you can only go back 90 days. Unfortunately, the way eBay has this thing set up conveniently is you can only go back 90 days. So for most of you who haven't been keeping track of this, if you go back, you might find a couple transactions where you were overcharged. No big deal, right? But you can't go back any further than 90 days. And if you were able to, I would be willing to bet that most of you who have been using Fedex Labels would notice that you are or had paid way too much. I uncovered about $300 worth of overages just from October through, I think, the mid part of November. And thankfully, a supervisor at eBay was able to take care of me. But this channel is not all about me. And while I will present my examples of the things that I deal with and here's what happened with me, it's designed to get you guys on the ball so that you can follow up on your own accounts. And hopefully you took heed in the video that I presented back at the end of December, the video I told you about earlier in this video. If you watch that video and you went in on your account and you took records of the transactions or the labels you were overcharged on, hopefully you were able to follow up with that, because if you try to go back to October, November, and December now, it's too late. You're not going to be able to call them on this because, again, on your shipping labels, it only allows you to go back 90 days maximum. So as I said a minute ago, eBay has been going in after FedEx reports to them, here's the cost of the label. eBay has been going in and adjusting it. And I can only say eBay is because I don't think FedEx really cares. They're going to, they have a negotiated rate with eBay. So however it works out, eBay is paying X amount of dollars to FedEx for that label. It makes me think all those FedEx labels that we've been overcharged for in 2020, and I don't know how much of 2020 this has been going on for, but any label that eBay has overcharged us for, eBay either kept the money or they sent it to FedEx, one of the two. But in either case, you and I were overcharged for these FedEx labels. Now, I received an email, I'd say about 3 weeks ago, and some of you have as well, and it was the email, I believe, that was from February 15th of this year that stated to the effect that you do have some shipping credits where you were overcharged, and you'll see that on your account very soon. And so very soon in my eyes was a week, so I gave it a week. That didn't happen. I spoke to someone in the United States, Managed Payments. They told me that it was going to happen on the 16th of March, which is the beginning of my billing cycle. And guys, it's not there. So I'm going to have to get on the horn with someone at eBay tomorrow, and someone is going to have to show me in my account, because everything now with Managed Payments, you have an accounting, a breakdown of every credit, every charge that's on your account. They're going to have to show me where these credits are, and someone's going to have to take care of the credits that I found for the end of December that I was able to take note of. So yeah, I'm willing to bet that some of you guys still have credits too, so you should check on that. And it may be, if I was able to find $50 worth of credits in about 10 minutes, it may be worth your time to do that and then to contact someone at eBay. So that's the good and the bad news. Looks like eBay has fixed the problem. What I've been doing though, and this is something that I would recommend that you do as well, I've seen eBay sort of honor the price both ways, meaning that if I just put in the actual weight of the item, the actual dimensions of the item, FedEx will come back with what is called a dim weight, and they will then say, okay, this 2-pound item is actually 4 pounds based on the dimensions of the item, and here's what we would have charged them, but eBay then goes in and honors the price, if that makes sense. Or you can go to Google, do a search, and search for Fedex DIM calculator. Okay, it's the first link you see. That'll take you to an official FedEx website, and make sure you select inches because it defaults to centimeters. So click on inches and put in your weight of the item and the actual dimensions of the item. Hit enter and it'll say, okay, that 3-pound item should actually be 7 pounds. So then you take that weight, go into the eBay label system, and plug in that dim weight instead of the actual weight to get the actual FedEx price. And I've noticed that sometimes that will also, eBay will also lower the price of that label. So if it's a $10 label, it would have been $9 if you had just used your actual weights, but instead you were trying to play with the dim weight so that you're not overcharged. You pay the $10 label, but it comes back as a charge on your account for $9. And that's an example of what I've been seeing on my over the last month and a half. And that's consistent on 2 different accounts. And guys, any of this information, please do me a favor, go into your accounts. Like I said, it's in the eBay Seller Hub under Orders, and then click on your shipping label. There's a drop down that says Shipping Labels. Select the last 90 days and just go through it. If you have used FedEx at all over the last 90 days, please go through it. Tell me what you're seeing. Click on the amount that's in blue. It's a hyperlink. And tell me what you're seeing. Is FedEx adjusting your weights? Are you getting somewhat close pricing from what it shows in the hyperlink? Please put that down below because I'm very curious. And if you're looking as far back as it'll allow you to go back in December, early January, please tell me if you see anything that is egregious or any overages, because this is money that is out of your pocket that eBay or FedEx, one of them, someone has it, but you don't. And I have a big problem with that. I may have received a credit from this fiasco back in November that I told you about in my last video on this topic, but many of you haven't, and I'm not happy about that. And so what I like to do on this channel, whenever I find something that's wrong, whether it's in my account or whether all of us, the masses, are being overcharged on stuff, I want to call eBay out on it, and I want you guys to know about it because it's not right. We're talking hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars, and it's not in your pocket. And I don't know if there's a way to resolve this through eBay. I really don't. I'm almost to the point where I feel like I just want it fixed, and it seems like it has been fixed. So I'm going to move on. Other than the credits that I do know about, which I am going to still follow up on, but I'm really bothered about you guys. Any of you who've been overcharged this last year and you just didn't know about it. And it's worth contacting eBay, but really, unless we collectively get on eBay about this, I mean, they really owe a lot of money to the sellers. And I just don't even know how much. It's probably a mind-boggling number. If they owed me that I was able to calculate for a 2-month period of about $291, I'm just one seller. What do they owe everyone else? And that's not all of the labels that they overcharged me on. So it was probably somewhere closer to $400 to $500. So that's what I have for you guys today. I'm very concerned about this. You guys should be as well. Show up to the seller check-in here later in the month of March. See if you have an email invitation from eBay. Make sure you show up. We need to ask the tough questions. I didn't expect it to really resonate with as many of you as apparently it did, a lot of the things that I said. And I thank you for commenting on that video. If you haven't watched that video, put the link there for you if you're watching it on your computer or your mobile device. And please check that video out if you haven't done so already, and put your comments down below. because it is very important. I'm sure that someone from eBay is going to be checking out these videos. This video, that video, I'm sure someone is. Unfortunately, eBay decides not to show their face on these comments and reply to your messages or put some type of message in there. And it's sad. It's really sad. It's too bad eBay does not respond to videos like this or the one I made before, because they have a lot of explaining to do. And hopefully, and I really doubt this will happen, but hopefully at some point eBay will explain why all these things continue to happen to sellers when it shouldn't. So please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I just thank every one of you guys for your support and taking the time to participate, commenting on these videos, and showing up on the live streams. Again, live stream Sunday, 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Come with your questions, come with your comment, and let's just have a good hour plus of solid eBay Q&A and talk. And until then, guys, I just want you to remember this: flipping ain't easy, and have an excellent weekend, and we will talk to you guys very soon.